Hi folks, Patrick Barrett here, your favorite driver education guru, and of course author and creator of the ever popular Driver Ed in a Box. Back with a little coaching tip here. We're now on part 4 of the 5 parts of a successful lesson. Part 4 is reviewing the new learning. So what's happened in the lesson today is that you've already gone through and you've introduced the new learning, and then you practice new learning. Now you're getting near the end of the lesson, and part 4 is what of this? You're going to review what you introduced. Now this isn't just a matter of practicing it, this is a matter of discussing it with the student to understand, what did we do today? What did you learn about today? What do we know that we haven't got yet? What's not perfect yet about this? You're reviewing everything that you've introduced so that they have a clear understanding of what it was that you want to do, whether it was identifying that point of no return, whether it was going through the sequence for the lane change, whether it was how to enter the freeway, how to exit the freeway, how to maintain your space when you're in traffic, how to pick the path of least resistance, whatever it happened to be that particular day that you focused on, and including the commentary terms, you're going to discuss this. Now, why is that important? This is important because what it does is it brings the purpose of the lesson back into focus, and it engages the student in such a way that he or she begins to assess what they're learning and what they have not mastered yet. This is important because what really good teachers do is they teach the students to learn to be able to teach themselves. That's it, really. You're creating enough awareness on their part that when they observe other drivers, they can see their shortcomings, and they see their own shortcomings in other drivers also, because maybe they've picked up some of those habits inadvertently without consciously realizing that they're doing the same thing that their parents or their friends or other relatives they've ridden with are doing. Okay, so this is really important part of the lesson because it ties together what you've done, okay, and it creates the awareness on the part of the student so they begin to be able to teach themselves in a way. And they're really beginning, they're not going to be able to do this without your help completely, but what you have to do is to do this in such a way that, because your goal is for them to be able to drive without you, not to have you there in a vehicle. And by reintroducing or reviewing that new learning that you created during the day, and what you did well, what you're not doing well yet, and how we're going to work on that the next time to make sure that it is well, then you're beginning to set a pattern that allows the student to become aware of what he or she has to do to improve, and so that they can begin to take over that responsibility on their own. This is Patrick Barrett reminding you that when you practice like your life depends on it, because it does. And if you need any help at all, any additional resources, go to www.driveredinabox.com. Get one of our resources. Let us help you save someone's life. This is Patrick Barrett saying bye now.